Okay, so this is, forgot the name, Ghost Princess, okay. This is, surprisingly, about a living prince. No. This is, Finn and Jake, they're sitting around a fire, and this Ghost Princess comes in trying to haunt them, and she says she can't not haunt until she figures out how she died, and because she's in the 50 stage of death, or needs to go on to the 50 stage.
52nd Dead World.
52nd.
Either 52nd or 57th. I think it's 52nd Dead World.
Yeah, okay. One of those worlds, and she has to find out how she died so she can move on to the next one. So Finn and Jake have a moida to solve. So they put her with this other guy, Clarence, and say, just stick with him while we figure out how you die. And it turns out he was the one that killed her, but they had a romance before death and now after death. And
by the way, big spoiler alert, Jesus. Give out the mystery!
We're talking about the episode!
You didn't have to give away the...
Yeah, I did! That's what we do!
Oh, we do that? Never mind, go ahead.
Like watching the commentary and like, no, don't tell him that, he'll ruin it. It's like you're watching the commentary. Which I've seen some commentaries do, it's really weird. But okay, so you got them, so she ascends, but then Jake helps Clarence realize how he died, and then he ascends, and they fall in love again, and they live happily ever after because Jake can now eat processed cheese once more. Yeah, that's about the end of it, and I liked it. I thought it was funny. I actually really want to know more about that backstory that they had. The when she was warrior princess and he was whatever he was, just the ruler of some land or something. And like it looked legitimately epic. It's like we saw the ending of this really epic story that even sort of continued on into the ghost world. And it's like, wow, like what led to this? What led to them like falling in love, but then building their countries, then he felt he had to take over, and she had to defend her land, and they had to fight, and he stabs her, and he's, like, crying all over her. It's, like, it's both hilarious and really epic. And I actually legitimately want to know more about that. Stop shaking the nuts. That sounds really bad. My wife is shaking my nuts. That sounds worse. She's shaking...
No, those are my nuts.
Oh, she's shaking... There's no way to not make this sound bad, so bottom line, she's shaking the nuts for the cat Naruto. Yep, no way to make this not sound bad. So don't do that!
Okay.
The cats just can't stay there.
Sounds good.
By the way, just to go back for a second...
No, let's keep talking about waving our nuts for the cat.
I don't wave my nuts for the cat, I don't know what you do.
Yet. By the way, the tanks were fun.
No.
Naruto drove a tank, it was great.
Yeah, until he ran over the fence.
Yeah, but wasn't ours, so who cares?
Oh, good point. No, going back kind of to that, I love how you're not concerned with the backstory, like that's not even on your mind of the backstory with the Ice King. You're like more interested in it. Really, Cat?
He's such a camera whore! What is up? Here, I'll there you go. You two just do the vlog now.
Come here, Doug. Come here.
No, it's Naruto and Jason now.
There we go. Okay, oh, now I get cat ass. Now he's gone.
Yeah, that's right. I remember who's boss.
He's looking at you like, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
I can kill you in your sleep. I'm gonna beat you at tanks this time.
No, I love how with the Ice King and the glasses, you were just more concerned with the glasses than his backstory. But this one, you're totally concerned.
I wasn't more concerned about the glasses than the backstory. The backstory was incredible. We just differed about that. We talked about it.
But that's the one thing we totally talked about was the glasses.
Yeah, that's just because we disagree. We both agreed the backstory was incredible for the Ice King. That was like the best payoff of anything ever.
But I love how you're like, yeah, it's a good episode. But man, what caused the war? I love that.
Well, because the actual mystery itself wasn't that much of a mystery. It's a touch obvious, but...
Hey, right.
Okay.
I can't argue.
But no, even when, it sounds weird, but even like just the short kind of goofy love that Ghost Princess and Clarence share, like it's... Even at that short amount of time, you still kind of buy it. Like, yeah, no, they're sappy and goofy, but it kind of works. You just get the feeling like she's like been wandering, just going to people going, oh, not knowing what to do. I just got a haunt, whatever. And then here's this guy that's just like, hey, no, it's cool. You don't have to do that. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, I kind of bought it, strangely enough.
Remember, that's also one of the princesses that Ice King does not like. Because he can't touch
Ghost
her with her
princess.
love mitts. With his love mitts. I do love when the three bad ghosts, quote-unquote bad ghosts, show up. And they're about to beat up Finn and Jake. Because, of course, Finn was bad cop. But they're about to, and Clarence and Ghost Princess show up. And he's like, hey, they're with me. And he's like, okay, I'll do this because that one time I did that one thing and you were cool. And they just float back.
Which,
I want to know what that one thing was.
What the hell can a ghost even do that'd be controversial? That, like, they don't want people to know about? Well, that we were even, like, actually my wife while watching was like, it's like, let's go to a place where we can be more private, and my wife's like, did ghosts make love? Like, did they get pregnant? Do they give birth to ghost babies? How is that possible when they're dead?
Well,
give birth to life when they're dead.
When two people
But they're
love
dead!
each other.
Are there ghost sperm? Did the clothes die too? I raised that question in Ghost Dad and never got an answer.
Well,
Sidney Poitier.
Actually, that brings up a good question that I've always had. So vampires, they have no reflection, but neither do their clothes for some reason. So if they're in a full suit of body, like of armor, like a knight, will that show up in the mirror?
We're just blowing the lid on all these famous mythologies and how they're really stupid now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But according to this, yes, their clothes do die.
Okay.
Because you saw when they die, their clothes went up with them.
Yeah, apparently. So,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. Just don't eat a lot of cheese all at once or you'll blow up.
Apparently, that is a hilarious death, by the way. I thought that was
My
really,
life
really
is a
funny.
fart.
Yeah, oh, that line I thought was really funny too. I love how they just mix in like kind of these really sad moments with really funny moments on top of it. Like when he friggin' stabs her, which is like, holy crap. And then but he's like crying all over here. It's both kind of heartbreaking and hilarious at the same time.
I found it incredibly disgusting, and I was waiting for Jory to sit there and go, oh god! Because as she's crying, she's like this.
Yeah, like goes in
And
her mouth too.
It starts filling up her mouth, and I'm like, oh, that's nasty!
That just made it funnier to me.
No, I agree.
Yeah, but no, I was actually kind of impressed how they could both keep it kind of heartfelt, but really funny and gross at the same time. So yeah, no, I liked it. Anything else you got?
No, I think you're right. You raised a lot of good questions, though.
Can clothes die?
Yeah, and your wife also raised good questions too. Ghost babies.
Sounds like.
Well, actually, if you want, were there? No. So think about Pac-Man, the cartoon.
There was Pac-Man Jr.
Yeah, but I was
But you're
trying
right.
to
No,
remember if the
no
ghosts.
Ghost Juniors that we
Yeah.
know of.
Huh.
This is really stupid.
Nah, I need to do research now. No, there are kid ghosts. They actually grow up too. What was that movie we saw with the abortion?
What?
The abortion that was haunting them.
Oh my god, it was that Indian one.
We watched some Indian movie where this lady got an abortion and
And
ended up haunting and like the couple. So
and
yes,
then
ghosts.
possessed their other daughter that they kept.
And the-
'Cause they
and the
had
baby was
first
growing
baby
up,
was
so-
aborted because they were too busy with with their careers. I shit you not. They were too busy with their careers. But then they had a second kid. This time they had the kid, and yes, the aborted baby came back.
We're
for
stopping now!
revenge.